Beautiful. Show baby, show moving. Today I want to talk about affirmation. An affirmation is when you have a strong message come to you about you living somewhere, being someone, doing something very great, something that may not be in the near future. It's telling yourself every day that you're already that. And what that does is that tricks yourself to believe in that. The more and more you say something, the more and more the superconscious will pick it up to bring it to real life. Affirmations, let's see. One of the affirmations I've used is 2 years before living in Los Angeles, I told everyone I'm living in Los Angeles. I'm gonna live in Los Angeles. Some people say in affirmations you're supposed to put yourself in the present state and say I am living in Los Angeles, which I don't use that for all of my affirmations because some of them are just in the distance. But some of my affirmations I will go, I am the biggest artist in the world. I am one of the most influential artists in the world. I am affecting thousands of people. I am on stage in front of thousands of people. I use a lot of those I am affirmations, and I tell myself that every day. So what I do is I basically word it as if that is already the case, and I'm just waiting on the world to realize it, because I genuinely believe it. Like, I'm not just saying that and not backing it up. I'm putting in the work to back it up. I'm just waiting for the time to catch up to it. So I genuinely believe affirmations work. I think the more and more you speak something, you can speak things into existence. It almost holds you to it too. Like when you're going around saying things like that, you don't have to say them to people. You can say them to the mirror, you can say them in the camera, you can say them. I like saying them more than just thinking them, but it almost like holds you to it. And if you remind yourself that every day, it just becomes a habit and you start thinking that way. So once your affirmation, my affirmation is I'm gonna be one of the biggest entertainers in the world. I'm gonna be one of the most influential entertainers in the world. I'm gonna have a beautiful, loving wife. I'm gonna have a happy family one day. I'm gonna be stress-free. I'm gonna be free. Period. I'm already free. I already feel free. But you know, those are just some of my affirmations. Affirmations are real. When you start saying things, shoot, I remember I used to post and say I'm gonna be the biggest artist in the world one day. I'm a superstar. I would post this when it was far from the case, like when I just started type shit. I would always make those kinds of posts and people would be like, this kid's crazy. And even I knew, like in my heart, I knew I could get there. I didn't know I would get, like, what I think is possible for me now, I didn't think was possible for me then. But now, I'm like, damn, I really tricked myself into the spot. Like, I really put myself into that damn spot just by affirming it all the time. It was so far from the truth then, but I would affirm it and I would back it up and feel it. And I would feel it every day and I'd say it in the mirror every day. I had no idea how it was gonna come to life, but now shit gets clearer and clearer by the day. So affirmations are just a great tool you can use in making things happen. I don't think you can just make an affirmation about anything. I can't just be like, I'm gonna play in the NBA. That's not realistic for me anymore. That might have been realistic if I was making that affirmation at like 5 years old and training for it all the time. Then hell yeah, I could have. You could do anything you put your mind to, as long as the given time circumstance allows it. So obviously I'm not going to the NBA now, even if I started training every day and busting my ass. But I believe your affirmations also have to be heartfelt. It has to be an instinct. You have to feel something, that an urge that makes you want to be that or live there. It can't just be like looking, like just sitting down and saying, I want to fly to space. Like just to have an affirmation. Like it has to be something that your heart is telling you to do. I believe that too. I think you can do affirmations to attract people into your life as well. I think if there's a certain girl or boy you like, you can make the affirmation that you're gonna have a relationship with them, or at least a chance at one. I believe that works as well. I believe you can use them for goals. I will affirm, I will go somewhere and be like, I am going to get a parking spot in the front. It never fails. It never fails. When I truly believe that and affirm that, it always happens. So even for the little things, I'll make affirmations. But I don't know what it is. I've read about the superconscious being on a whole different level, that when you put that out in the universe, it's more likely that you're going to be driving up and someone's going to be leaving. It's kind of crazy to think about. Like, it really is. Like, it might sound cuckoo, it might sound whatever, but they've worked for me so many times that I'm gonna keep believing them. And this isn't just me saying this. I've seen many people point to affirmations as being a real thing that's worked for them and gotten them to how successful they are or the life they desired. So that's affirmations.